Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best LEGO Star Wars Mocs ever made. So prepare to be blown away by the scale and detail that's inside some of these Mocs. So let's get into it. Okay, so starting off at 10th place we have Coconut Brick Studios' Battle of Coruscant. Now to me this battle looks as though it's based off of the 2004 Clone Wars cartoon series, which features a massive droid army going up against the clone army among the streets of Coruscant, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. The scale here is off the charts, the detail is fantastic, you got ships blowing up all over the place, but my personal favourite detail about this Moc is that he even made LEGO apartments for the citizens of Coruscant to live in, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, it's a fantastic Moc. Moving on to 9th place we have the Geonosis droid factory, which was created by Doug Davis. Now I absolutely love this Moc. The only reason it's not higher up on this list is the fact that the colouring for the sand isn't quite as good as one of the other Mocs on this list, but other than that it's absolutely amazing. The scale of the battle is brilliant. You've got hundreds of B1 battle droids, tons of clone troopers, along with some great looking vehicles such as the Hailfire droid and ATTEs, as well as Republic gunships. But the best thing about this LEGO Moc is the fact that they actually created a working droid factory. Well, when I say it's working, it's at least mechanised. He actually went through the trouble of creating an actual manufacturing line, where you've got all the droid parts that are being assembled, just like in Attack of the Clones. And the way he structured the factory just looks absolutely phenomenal. It really is fantastic, all the detail that has been put into it. It looks like it's a fully working droid factory, and it just is fantastic. Moving on to 8th place we have the Battle of Utpar, which was created by Coconut Brick Studios. Now this is the best Utpar Moc I've ever seen. The platform and custom ATTE looks absolutely fantastic. You've got tons of 212 troopers, lots of crab droids, which is one of the more memorable things I always remember about that battle from Revenge of the Sith. And overall it's just a great Moc with tons of action going on. Moving on to 7th place we have another Battle of Geonosis Moc. This time it was created by True Squadron. And the great thing here is that the dark orange coloured bricks used for the sand, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's easily the most accurate, more accurate than the other Geonosis Moc earlier seen in this list. He also put a lot of work into both the droid army, which features a spider droid, custom Hailfire droids, which I absolutely adore, and then there's tons of sandy B1 battle droids, and on the clone side you've got tons of Phase 1 clone troopers, 4 Republic gunships, 3 ATTEs. I also really like the fact that True Squadron didn't just use studs, he actually tiled off a lot of the floor to give it a lot of texture, so that where there are studs it kind of looks almost like lumps of sand. It just looks really cool. Moving on to 6th place we have the Siege of Mandalore, which was created by Solid Brick Studios. Now this is another fantastic Moc. It's not just one big battle going on, although that does look fantastic, don't get me wrong. You've got all the 501st clone troopers, along with the good Mandalorians, going up against the Death Watch, and obviously because the Mandalorians have jetpacks, a lot of them are flying, which looks even better. But no, it's not just one big battle going on, you've got tons of separate rooms, featuring famous scenes from Clone Wars Season 7, particularly with Ahsoka and Darth Maul. And yeah, Solid Brick Studios absolutely knocked this one out of the park. Moving on to 5th place we have Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser, and I think this is actually the biggest Moc on the list. It looks absolutely insane. Aaron Monaghan, which is the builder of this Moc, tried to make it minifigure scale accurate, and you can tell here he's pretty damn close. Especially when you can see all the TIE fighters around it, which are big enough in themselves and they look absolutely tiny in comparison. I also love the detail he put in with a lot of the LED lights in the hangars, that looks absolutely amazing. And again, he tiled off a lot of this ship just to give it as much of a smooth texture as possible, and it looks brilliant. In at 4th place we have the Coruscant Jedi Temple, which was created by Solid Brick Studios. And this Moc is absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore the look of it. It even kind of has a really dark kind of feel to it. You know, he's kind of set the tone really well, as obviously it's the scene from Order 66 which is taking place. You've got the Jedi taking on the 501st Clone Legion. But the biggest thing that stands out about this mock, and it's absolutely brilliant, is the fact that he gave every Jedi a light up lightsaber. And when you've got it in a bit more of a dark setting, it looks absolutely brilliant. And on the outside of the Jedi Temple, as well as some of the inside, he's kind of used a lot of tile techniques just to smooth it off, just to give it a nice smooth look, and it looks really easy on the eyes. Moving on to third place, we have Starkiller Base, which was created by Rich Boy J. Now this is one of the biggest mocks of the list. Coming in at 23 feet long and 6 feet wide, this mock depicts multiple scenes from The Force Awakens. You have General Hux's speech, featuring hundreds of First Order troopers. You also have 6 custom made First Order TIE fighters which look brilliant. There's also a fully lit interior, including a cafeteria which looks absolutely brilliant. I love how he's even created a whole little scene where they're all getting their food, looks really cool. And then you've also got a little trench run going on with Poe Dameron's X-Wing, and again there's lots of panel techniques which have been used here just to smooth everything off, and it looks brilliant. Moving on to second place, we have Brick Plumber's Battle of Hoth mock, and it looks absolutely brilliant. This is actually the oldest mock on the list. It really is amazing just how much of the outside he tiled off. The snow flooring looks absolutely brilliant. He even went through the grueling detail of adding in footprints in the snow. And the battle that's raging outside of Echo Base looks really kind of realistic. You've got the flashing light up lasers showing all the guns firing off. It looks really cool. And the inside of Echo Base is also brilliant. There's tons of detail with meeting rooms, the main hangar which features snow speeders. And one thing I love about this mock is that Brick Plumber basically made the UCS 8080 before LEGO did, which I think is absolutely hilarious. So here it is guys, in my opinion, first place for the best LEGO Star Wars mock ever created, Solid Brick Studios' Battle of Kashyyyk. He nails absolutely every aspect of the battle for me. You've got big trees where the main command station is for the clones and the Wookiees. The beach with the Wookiee warriors and the metal trenches from the Revenge of the Sith movie looks brilliant. You have turbo tanks, corporate alliance tanks, Wookiee catamarans, hundreds of droids, hundreds of clones. So the scale of the battle is absolutely awe-inspiring. But for me, the best detail about this mock is actually the water, how we use different colours just to show the different depth. He even uses translucent pieces which kind of shows the crashing of the waves against the beach. It's kind of only a small detail, but it really does add so much to this mock. And then to top it all off, you have one heck of a clone base going on around the back. There's tons to look at. He even added Delta Squad, which I think is amazing. So yeah, for me, Solid Brick Studios' Battle of Kashyyyk is easily the all-time best LEGO Star Wars mock ever made. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this list. There really were some fantastic LEGO Star Wars mocks here. Now this is all just my opinion, and I'd love to hear your opinion. So let me know down in the comments what you think the best LEGO Star Wars mock ever created is, and I'll be sure to try and reply. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, then please feel free to do so to stay up to date with everything LEGO. Once again, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.